Welcome back, guys, to Ace Cafe Bikes, and today we're going to take a look at getting the tank prepped for paint. And so as you can see from that long intro, we've done quite a bit more sanding. And as I was bragging up this stripper for doing such a well job at taking off that paint, that blue paint was weird. Maybe it was actually house paint, you know, some sort of latex, and it just peeled it off really, really easily. I think this black color is probably more what we would see on a motorcycle gas tank. I'm not going to do that again. We've sanded it okay enough to scuff it. We do see that there was probably a little dent there, another little dent here, a knock right there. And that's kind of why not that I'm a pro at this is my first go, that's why we were practicing, but this probably wasn't the best tool to use to sand this. It could get away from you, it could maybe do more damage than good, but what I do like is that it's got a flat surface. So if you have these minor dents like this, it's gonna show them right away because it's going across it in a wider, it's got more surface that it's sanding. Versus if you're doing this by hand, you could just get into that and it would just always, it wouldn't show up like it is right now. See how it's, you can see where that extra paint is as we went across. If you were doing this by hand, you could get in there really close and tight and sand that out to get it back to bare metal. And then you're just reliant on feel. This doesn't feel too bad. I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna give the old a little bit of primer. I'm gonna take it over to the other garage. I've got a station set up over there, and we'll give it a go. I don't have any mineral spirits, so I'm just gonna spray some carb cleaner on the cloth and we'll lightly dust this off. And then we're gonna prime it up. Here we go. All right, so I doubt you can see this, but the instructions say to do 2 to 3 coats of a thin layer. Wait 2 to 3 minutes to apply a second coat. Wait 15 minutes before doing any wet sanding with 400 grit or above. And then wait 5 to 6 hours for it to be completely dry. So we are at about 5 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and do another coat. And right now it's looking really good. You can still see where those imperfections were that we kind of noted, but we're like, this is only for practice, so we're not too worried about that. I think this is getting to be a success here. So we're gonna wait 15-20 minutes, then we're gonna wet sand it, and then we're gonna let it dry. We waited about 20 minutes on the tank here, and it feels nice to the touch, dry. I've got a piece of 400 grit sandpaper and a little bucket of water. So we'll give that a soak for a sec. But overall, I think this turned out really nice. I didn't expect this to be green. I don't know if it shows up on camera that color, but I was expecting it to be more gray, like primer, but it seems to be working out okay. And I have no idea where this came from. Well, I know where it came from, but I don't know where it came from. I inherited a whole bunch of paint in a motorcycle transaction a couple years back with the CB900 purchase. It came with a bunch of paint and bike parts, and I kept the paint. So, nonetheless, self-etching primer. So let's get to it. This is always the scariest part. I watch people do this on videos and it makes me super nervous, especially when we do the next video, when we get to color. Here we go. All right, so you can see it's definitely knocking it down. We're getting material up on through the sandpaper. It's coming off on my hands. The difference between how this feels versus how this feels, this is smooth. This is, I want to say smooth, but it's just got just that tiniest bit of grit, just the tiniest bit. This does not. This feels like if you have like a granite countertop in your house, that's what this feels like. Not like that on this side. So we keep going. These corner, the radiuses are really making me nervous. I don't want to press hard, and as you see, my paper is picking up more paint than I think I want it to be picking up, which might be okay. It's just a little nerve-wracking being the first time ever doing this. Spin it around this way. Just nice and light. Ooh, a lot of water. Oh yeah, sides are feeling great. All right, sides and top one more time. Kind of work the whole thing. And I think we're gonna call that done. Get our rag wet. Do a quick wet rinse. All right, now we'll do a dry. That feels really good. It's really smooth. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video of the second step of prepping this tank for the first time that we're gonna try to paint a gas tank. Next up is color. The color that we have is a flat black, a gloss black, a flat or satin green, and then clear. Oh, and the trickiest bit of all. This is the kind of tape that I've got, mostly because it's the thinnest tape I got. I have my doubts that that's going to protect it from bleeding. We'll see in the next episode. And when you guys watch that one, please comment about how much of a fool I was for using that that tape. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this. Don't forget to click the next video in this series as we paint this tank. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you in the next one. It's Mike with Ace Cafe Bikes. Till next time.